This is the best mutton balti ever cooked by myself, the wrong chef, BDM Vlogs. Now let's start off. Let's chop up all the raw ingredients. This is what you need. This is how you need to chop it up. Get everything together, and then we want to start cooking this amazing aloo gosht. Oi, 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 oi. Aloo gosht dosta. What am I saying to you, Musera? You need to cook this balti. Today we are in the kitchen, the original wrong chef kitchen. So today I'm cooking this special mutton balti in a special katwi that I've purchased from Pakistan, bringing the flavors back to the UK. So let's start cooking. What I've done with the mutton, I've put vinegar in it and hot water. I've left that for about 20 minutes. I need to drain the water. The whole point of pouring vinegar on the mutton is that it takes all that, that mutton, that smell away. Raw ingredients, I have onions, tomatoes, fresh ginger garlic. I have fresh ground chilies. For the spices, I'm going to be using some salt, some ground zira, some methi, some lahori charga, tandoori masala. Without the oil, you can't do anything. Today I am cooking in this special Pakistani Katwi, which I have purchased from Pakistan. Fresh ginger garlic. Golden brown that. The ginger garlic is nice golden brown. I want to add the onions and the tomatoes. Add the green chilies. Mix it all up, boys. I want to cook the onions and the tomatoes until they go nice golden brown and they're caramelized. Put the top on. Let it all heat up. Let's take the top off. Mix everything up. Everything looks nice and soft. So it's time to add the spices. Salt, ground zira. We have some methi, some lahori charga, and some tandoori masala. I'm cooking 1.5 kilos of meat, so I want to be adding 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground zira. I want to add some methi. This is the trick, you have to do this with the methi in your hands. That's what gives the flavor from your hand. Big teaspoon and 1/4 of lahori charga, and then I want to add 2 juicy teaspoons of tandoori masala. Squeeze half a lemon with the mixed spices. It's always good to catch the seeds. Once you've added all the spices, you want to give that a good 5 minutes, and then we're adding the meat. What I like to do is I like to crush the masala slightly just before I add the meat, and add the meat straight to the masala. Mix the meat in. Put the top on. For about 5 minutes, you want to check up on it a couple of times until the meat releases all its juices. So it's been a few minutes. Check up on the andi. Mix everything up. As you can see, the meat has released its own juice. Now I want to add some hot water from the kettle. Enough water to cover the meat. Give that a mix. That looks good to me, and oh my god, that smells. Oi, 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 smells amazing. All the meat is covered. I'm gonna leave the top off and bring the water to a boil. The meat has come to a boil. You've got big bubbles going on. What we need to do now is we need to turn the gas low, like that. So you get small bubbles like that. Put the top on and give the meat its time. Depending on what meat you are using, it's going to take different time. So I'm using mutton here. This is going to take about hour and a half, to cook through. And then we need to dry the meat out and make it into a nice gravy. So it's been hour and a half. I've checked up on the meat twice. And if you check it, you can see that the meat is soft. It's very important that when you put the meat on for an hour and a half, 2 hours, you check up every half an hour to make sure that the meat has not got stuck at the bottom, like, the handi does a burn, because that's going to give it a horrible taste. I'm going to turn the gas high on full heat. I want to cook this meat through and dry it all out. This drying process should take at least 10 to 15 minutes. The more you move it, the more you dry it, the more love you put into it, the more better the andi will taste. It's been about 10 minutes. I've been just, keeping the andi on the move. And as you can see, it's become a nice gravy now. Nice good handful of coriander. Add that to the andi. Now originally this dish was supposed to be a mutton balti, but while I was cooking it, I thought, you know what, let's make it into a aloo gosht. Let's add the potatoes, the aloo. I've added the potatoes in. Now we're going to stay on the potatoes, toss and turn them. Potatoes should take 10 to 15 minutes to cook. So what you do is you put the top on, give that a little, boost. Mix it up. Put the top back on. You need to do this at least twice, maybe 3 times, to build all that pressure up in the cooker, get it all steaming, which is going to cook the potatoes through. Also, this will add a lot of flavor and push all the oils up and get the andi ready for that special Balti style texture. Mix it up. That's made a nice gravy. Put the top back on. Take the top off. Now as you guys can see, all the oil has risen. There's a nice gravy on top. The color has changed. Oi, 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 look at that, boys. Now that just looks the best. The meat is done. The meat is soft and tender. That's ready. But now we're waiting for the potatoes. As soon as the potato is done, bang, we're turning the andi off. And I'm telling you, this is going to be the best andi you have ever made. take top off. Let's check the aloo. Yes, the potato is cooked. I'm going to put the top back on. Turn the heat low and just give that a minute or so, 2 minutes on a really low heat. Let all the oils come up and the handi is ready to serve. Let's take the top off. Oi, 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 look at that, boys. The aloo gosht is ready and I want to serve this beautiful dish. Look at that. The meat is just falling apart. The aloo, the gravy, oi, 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 oi. This is probably the best dish you can ever make. Look at that, boys. And this is what I call a proper Balti. Let's add some gravy to that. Oi, 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 oi. Add a lemon. That is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try the potato with the gravy. Bismillah. Oi, 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 oi. I'm the best. So let's get a nice boti. Look at that nice juicy boti with some coriander. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, oi, oi. This is the best dish by the wrong chef, yours truly, BDN Vlogs. I'm loving this cooking series and I'm telling ya, I'm gonna enjoy this dish with my family. The family is ready inside. Remember, food equals family. And this is what you need to do. You need to cook, make an effort and eat together, spend time together with your family. I'm gonna see you guys now next time on another amazing food vlog.